Good evening, guys. Ken at Tortoise Capital, nightly strategy podcast for August 24th, 2023. We'll start with the hybrid swing portfolio, 30-minute charts. And as always, starting with Alcoa. Yesterday's COTA 2, we closed on the PSAR flip today for no lose plus dinner for 2. AI. Yesterday we started the COTA 2. It closed very well. And today it gapped down for an immediate -1 loss. That triggered a stop and reverse for me, which recaptured +3. So we were net +2 and no overnight risk. And this is really setting up nicely for a high priority trade out of that zero state tomorrow. Caterpillar closed the COTA 2, missed the short side trade. That one, oh, as you were, this was a stop and reverse. My bad. Yeah, there's the win, stop and reverse there. It's closing pretty well. It's about +2. Cliff, no trade. CVS. No trade. That sideways quiet channel is getting really pronounced. Dish Network, no trade. That's setting up nicely tomorrow for a rejection of this low, and there's a PSAR flip. So I could definitely foresee this thing going tomorrow. And then you want to be long not later than 6:40, but there's a possibility if there's nothing else going on inside this tactical space, you might get that initial breakout. And then if either one of those entries work, you're looking for 680, that target. Devon Energy, no trade. Electronic Arts, I forgot to hit the exit on that one, sorry. Our exit was here. Come on. Exit was here, basically the PSAR flip. So we make bank on those two. That's about 2R. Emerging markets. Man, did these not take? Yeah, there's an exit here. Sorry. Must not have saved my annotations. We'll halt it there. Oh, Amazon. Oh, for my brother. I'm not sure what he was doing. There was a clear... I'm not trading Amazon, but he is. There's a SSC there. Or not, SFC. There's a collapsing dragon here. That's a reasonable one-day move. It's testing this key support level right here. I'm going to shift to the swing trades. I mean, sniper trades. God, I'm tired. So this is a 3-minute chart. We had yesterday's close. There was a gap up to here, a harsh sell-off to the OR3, and then recovered. And then the second bar broke down, so we got long, or got short right there. Excuse me, got short right there. For standard 2R battle drills. I mean, that was just a collapse in AI altogether. So there's the initial short. Here's the 2R, 4R, 6R. If you make all those trades, come on, you goddamn thing. And then if you play the SSC, you end up bringing home about 17R. I mean, just a crazy initial move in AI. When AI collapses, the bottom just falls out. That makes it kind of a no-brainer. Shift into the traders. Here is Tim. Tries the OR3, -1, re-enters, gets paid. Fractional loss, gets paid. Nets 0.6 for the day in Alcoa. He stays with it. Brings home a scratch in Devon by taking the OR3 short reversal. I think he stayed long too late. Yeah, he notes that that was a better exit. Gets paid and gets paid. Nets out a scratch. He then moves over. He is trading Merck for 5.3. OR3 long, gets paid. Waits for the PSAR or the VWAP reversal, and then the PSAR flip. Smashes 1 for 3.7 and 1.6. Nets 5.3 in Merck. In AMD, he gets the initial OR3, re-enters on the VWAP collapse, cash, re-enter, cash, re-enter. The importance of finding the mover, respecting the VWAP, which was right here, and then the importance of re-entry. That's just, you couldn't have a better trading lesson than that one. Brian gets paid 0.75 in the Kiwi dollar. A re-entry for 6.2 total in the pound dollar. Jose does just a great job on the Kata 2 here. I really like this one. He's got that support level, PSAR flip. Hits it, standard risk. 1, 2, 3, exit. Brazil. This is almost a lazy Kata 2, you know, where you have that bottom and you have a couple of those and you have a PSAR flip. He takes it here, nails that exit, not even waiting for the dragon exit. That's a 2 full. Preserves 2 execution R, which for him it nets out to a 0.6. Very relaxed. He gets the, let's see. He asks, could he have shorted here on the PSAR flip? Absolutely, because you also have a kind of a collapsing dragon. So if you're short here and your risk box is there, your PSAR lets you track it all the way down. And I think, I'm looking for where he got short. It looks like right in here or here. And then gets that 1, 2, 3. That dragon exit is working for him. This looks like the short here. Standard risk. And that's kind of that's a Kata 2 to the downside and a collapsing dragon, and then gets paid on the 2R. Why not just collect? Yeah. So 1.9 in position sizing risk, 6.3 on execution risk. That's just really nice work. All right, we got a little bit of time, so we'll cover the daily report. right, we've already seen that. So the yeah, in the 150 look back, we're still testing this support level right here. And this is today's yellow zone. So any collapse below here should be auto shorted with the target down around 420. And you can see the size of today's range. So yesterday was a pretty big range, but this one was a outside day where the high was higher and the low was lower, and it collapsed into the close. So that's really making 436 support level of interest. And then the 30-day lows at 433. Got to respect those on a daily basis. And you can see what today was, essentially, was a gap up, quick peak, PSAR flip, smash to the downside, closed poorly below this support level, testing this support level, and here's your 30-day low. That's kind of a Kata 2 continuation. This collapsing dragon here at 433 would be massively important. Tomorrow, as of Friday, is going to be huge. You can see the 2-day weakness came all the way from up here all the way back down. We entered bullish volatile. We are just beginning to enter volatility. So to me, Intel, Disney especially are things to be watching out for. And real estate could get really punished tomorrow. Disney, an utter and total collapse, and Boeing, both of those would be high priorities for collapsing moves. When McDonald's is your big winner of the day, and it was only plus 0.17, that tells you how risky tomorrow will be on a Friday going into a weekend. ETF tactical. Big weakness here in marijuana and in diamonds and staples. A real buyer's market. You should also be looking at these as the ones that they have fallen the most from their 10-day high, which is what allows them to have large multiples on a recovery. But that also means that if they fail, then they are also the ones that are the easiest to believe in the fail as in the next leg down. So things like Boeing and Disney especially, and Goldman Sachs. Be ready for that. Microsoft, one of the few bright spots here on the squeeze as a store of value. I have this sorted by the reward to risk ratio. CVS, the metals are looking interesting. Alcoa and Cliff especially. And if anything, especially Cliff, because it was a huge loser and has such a large reward to risk ratio on a retest. This really shows everything. All of the weakness on the 10-day and 2-day with very few signs of strength. IBM, JP Morgan, McDonald's. And then only regional banks over here, and you see all of the weakness everywhere. Even Mexico and Latin America, which have been pretty good, got smashed today. All right, that's everything for today. We'll get this published and posted and ready for tomorrow. Let's be ready on a Friday to get on those movers. And I am mostly going to not be wanting to hold things over the weekend. I look at tomorrow as a bullish market that is showing significant weakness, and then there's a Friday that's going to be very volatile in a bullish volatile market. I don't see any reason to take extra risks with holding over the weekend. So I'm going to be looking to be a coyote opportunist tomorrow, and that's my play. So take good care. We'll see you tomorrow.